Nearly 3 years after someone killed a Cleveland man in a drive-by shooting, police are sharing some evidence photos with us for the first time that could bring them new leads. It is the case of Terry Tucker, who was killed nearly 3 years ago. 19 investigator Sarah Goldenberg shows us why police believe this new evidence could jog someone's memory and help solve the case in this week's Seeking Justice.
October 19, 2022, near East 91st Street and Wade Park Avenue. 34-year-old Terry Tucker was visiting family, then spoke to some people outside and got in his car to leave. That's when Cleveland police say a vehicle pulled up next to him and opened fire. Terry was hit several times and later died. Here's Sergeant Freddie Diaz.
The investigation has given us some information that we believe these suspects were known to Terry just based on the interaction that we were able to confirm.
But since they don't know who the suspects are, they aren't sure of that. Cleveland police released these photos to 19 Investigates, saying this is the car that was involved, and there may have been others too. Take a close look. It's a 2019 black Hyundai Sonata. Police found out it had been stolen, so they couldn't link it to the suspect or suspects.
We believe that there's some distinct features on the vehicle. The rear window is broken. It was taped up with some plastic bags. So hopefully someone can recognize it and say, hey, I remember that vehicle, I saw it. Or, may know who was involved in that vehicle when it was stolen and could start giving us some leads.
We spoke with a family member who didn't want us to share her identity. She's scared for her safety with the killer or killers still out there.
That was the worst phone call ever in life. I don't wish that on nobody.
She tells us Terry had several children.
Everybody had their ups and downs, but he was a good person.
And he was always visiting family and friends. He loved having fun and dancing. His relative says so many people miss him.
Yeah, we're struggling. It hurts. It hurts real bad.
And every day that passes without answers is painful.
And it's been a couple of years, so anything could help.
Sometimes it may seem minimal, whatever information they may have. However, sometimes very small information can crack a case, can give the investigators the information they may need to start developing some further leads to be able to bring some closure to this family.
We want justice. Just speak up. That's all we need. And it's going to give us a little relief. Not a lot, but a little. As long as we know somebody is, accountable for it.
Do you recognize this car police say was involved in Terry Tucker's murder? His family is still seeking justice. Can you help them find answers? Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
If you have any information, you can call CPD's homicide unit at 216-623-5464. You can also call Crime Stoppers with anonymous tips at 216-252-7463. You can see the numbers right here below me on this label here, or you can go to 25crime.com. Information that leads to the identity and arrest of a suspect could be eligible for a reward.